Do I get to do... Oh. Pick words you think your favourite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem most. Okay. Pick some words. Oh. Vacation. Okay. Smile? She seems to like this, okay. Something a bit more me. Wrath. Wrath? Really? Okay. Vitality. She likes vitality? Okay. Bunny? Cute. Right, fine. Anime? Yeah. So we're kind of equal at this point. Contamination. How the fuck do you get that into a poem? Fun. Yeah. Jump, peace, party, ocean, fear, kiss, daydream. She liked that one. Vertigo, that's very me. You like vertigo? Fine. Flying. Oh, we're back to you. I'm getting a feeling it's going to be a lot of her words I pick. Puppy. Yep. Marshmallow. Yep. Question. Ah, right, okay. I'm starting to get a bit of picture on this. Whirlwind. Fickle. Yeah, fine. Blanket. Yay. Together. Yep, no surprise. Electricity. Make a poem with the word electricity. Or cheeks. Passion. Fine. Fantasy. Not her? Okay. Tragedy, grief. She was for grief? Okay. Hi again, Xavier, says Monica, clearly ignoring the rest of the school day. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Xavier, says Yuri. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Yeah. Not at all. For a newbie to the club, write a poem. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Cheers, Natsuki. Cheers. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. That is correct. There was a reason for this. And last year too. I've got to be a second year then. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Hear the end of it? Won't see the end of it? That seems weird. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. What? Hello? Yeah. Manga is literature. Yeah, true. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys, says Sayori. Xavier always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. Yeah, I'll agree with that one. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Yay! You mean housework rather than pointless jobs? Like cooking, cleaning my room. I clean your motherfucking room? How dependable. Yes, I am. That's because your room is so messy it's distracting. I sound like Evie! And you almost set your house on fire once. How many people are now thinking of a person who actually does that for cooking? Not me, by the way, not me. Is that so? Yes, cooking badly. You two are really good friends, aren't you? We're alright. I might be a little jealous. How come you and Xavier can become good friends too? Sayori? Learn to read, Pete. ... The infamous ... As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me in. It's hardly weird. She's interested in being friends, and I've already been friend-zoned by you, so hey. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Did she? Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Okay, you didn't really bring me something. Don't be shy. It's really nothing, says Yuri. What is it? Never mind, says Yuri. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess it means up to me to rescue this situation. Do I get a choice now? Oh no. Hey, don't worry about it. Joey-san, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, which is true. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. My god, I'm motherfucking eloquent, me. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal of it if you don't want it to be. Alright, she says. Well, here. It's a head in a box. Damn it, Rinto pulls out a book. Oh, it's a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know. I know what talk about the book? There we go, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Shy girls do that. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. What is it? What's the book? You can read it at your own pace. If it's Spot Can Run, yeah. I look forward to hearing what you think. Scheduled activities. I'm guessing she's going to ask us to read the poem. No. Sayori and Monica are having cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice an intense expression like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Wow, this club is awesome. It looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself? You pick up the book and read it. Yes, I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep. How? We've had a school day. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Says Monica. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. Reading, writing. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. Oxymoron there. Dense as in thick. Dense as in lots of stuff, potentially. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. Hang on. Let's a bit longer. Says Sayori. In that realistic way. That doesn't solve the problem, though. No, because that's just what we're looking to do, not how to do it. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. You're not entirely sure of that, so it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. After they come, we can do the thing with the thing and the thing. What's this, I think? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Oh, that's a good point, says Monica. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Yes, food will do the trick. What kind, says Sayori. Oh, I guess we could. Cupcakes. There's where the cupcake came from. Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Well, volunteering for Natsuki. You're right, says Sayori. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. Spoonerism. Cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. They speak to everyone's creative tummy. Cupcakes it is, then. I'm hungry, no surprise. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling, and then blackness envelops me. Okay. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to do things and make them come to life. Okay. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. Yeah, being pushed to do stuff by someone else is the lazy man's dream. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Okay. Ah! I say. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. That's a little bit close, girl. Wait, she says. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. What? It's your fault for sleeping like... Oh, sorry. This isn't the napping club. There's a napping club. I want to join that club. Fuck yeah, napping club. Does our school have a napping club? Oh, fuck yes. You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're going to have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud, I say. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though, says Sayori. Yeah. As my phone notifications go off. Thanks, phone. I know, says I. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Heh, with that funny It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You are still oversleeping every day, aren't you? That's a point. Why? How are you oversleeping? Not every day, she says. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? That's probably calculable. It's a secret. Hardly. I knew it. Come on, she says. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. What the hell are you doing? I can't even do that, I say. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. In the words that are clearly on her. Yes. Yes, says Sayori. She glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Around where? I thought that was her style. Ah! I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori hair, trying to straighten it out. Even I have difficulty doing this with people I barely know. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Okay. Look, your bow isn't straight either. It is a little crooked. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I can't see shit. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would, I say. No one's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Whereas I'm an asshole. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Oh my god, I'm turning into a dad. Eh? She says. That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Okay, this is so funny. Why is it funny? I am dressing you. I would hardly say that's funny. What is, I say? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? Yeah? Hey, be careful. Well, I'm not physically touching you. You are fine. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. God, I'm dense. Does this thing even fit you properly? She picked one too small. It did when I bought it. 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Yeah. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my... Oh, God. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now. So, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer button up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. What was the point in all of that? That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? There's some logic there, maybe? What kind of logic is that? None. Why are you saying that like that it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. I probably would thank him, but never mind. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Yeah. I didn't say anything embarrassing. No, because you've... Never mind. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I don't think that's going to happen, but yeah. Again, the odd laugh. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, I was joking that time. Yeah. Okay, everyone, said Monica. Eh? Monica suddenly calls out. Because conversation interruption. Why don't we share the poems we wrote, Monica's making me even more embarrassed. Yay, says Sayori. Xavier, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? I picked words at random. How they become a poem, I don't know. Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before, and the words I were picking were not words I would pick for a poem. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait, says Sayori. Okay, so they pull out their poems. Sayori's on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. God, she's too good to be true. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? This is horrifying. I'll go with Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend, after all. Point. ... Oh my goodness. This is so good, Xavier. Eh? I love it, she says. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Yes, that is true. Well, she says, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Fucking hell. Ha 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 ha. Thanks, girl. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little bit more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't just like it because I wrote it? Yeah? Well, I'm not sure that's part of it. Well, I'm sure that's part of it. Yeah. I think I understand you better than a lot of people you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Xavier poem. Why am I friends with you? And that makes me feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. Okay, yeah, you are so weird. I'm really happy that you wrote one. That you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Yeah. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See, says Sayori. It's like I said before, Xavier. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Did you call me selfish? Okay, fine. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. I'm not really good. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. And I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? Yeah, sure. That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Okay, we'll see about that, I say. Oh my fucking god, right. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Okay. Sayori, you're a nut! This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. Yes, you can, actually. Forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. I'm an asshole! I still tried my best. Yes, you did, until the end. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Yes, it does. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Oh, God. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. Yes, I'm sure. You get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. That was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Yuri, let's get some constructive criticism. ... Everyone says ... Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. Yes, we noticed. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yes. Yes, it is. Yes. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? Yes, you did. I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. True. I think the most notable thing I recognise in new writers is that they try and make their style very deliberate. Yeah, that's true. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. Yeah, that's true as well. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds a train of thought, it's as if her demeanour totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Constructive criticism! Not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques to go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. What? Sorry. That's fine. I'm not sure if you're apologising to herself or to me or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Okay, yeah, after all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Yeah, aren't you guys doing this often? Okay, Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Ah, it's really cool. No, love, your handwriting is legible. Mine is not. No, yeah, true. That's a relief. Yeah, because it's pretty. It's fine. I also like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. True. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems, like odes and epics. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Hugh. What? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Xavier. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in a last remaining place of comfort and able to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. Okay, that's a lot more solemn putting it that way. Yeah, true. That's impressive. It's nothing really, she says. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. You've got a lot of confidence. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I will have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Natsuki. Everyone loves these ... Question mark. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me, it's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't invoke any emotion. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. You want to get smacked. I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Not sure if simplistic or deep. Yeah, I told you that you weren't going to like it. I like it, but just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly, Natsuki says. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. True, that was a deep last couple of sentences, like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, in that class I can understand that. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Yeah, good point. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realised. That's what it means to be a pro. Pro poem writer. Okay, I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Nope, no I did not. I decided to humour her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. I'm a nice person. Monica! Hi, Xavier. Hello, Monica. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Jolly good. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring... Yes, because volunteering gets you volunteered. Learn that at work. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. This seems really tame for what the warnings were. Anyway, Monica says, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ha 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 ha. Don't worry, Xavier. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. No, what? God damn it, that end wording phrase is going to annoy the fuck out of me by the end of this. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all get past soon. Words. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so, I say? I'd imagine so. You and Sayori really good friends, right? Yes. I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Ah, well, I say. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. Why does she talk about me? It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. Yeah, I did select a lot of Sayori words, that's fine. You sure not reading into it too much? Yeah, could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? That happens a lot, I noticed. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot, I say. Yeah. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay, we'll do it every day until you are. I love to see you try new things. Foreshadowing? That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. Yeah, true. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. That is a valid point! You're not writing for everyone else, you're writing so you're happy about your writing. That your bit, however, is fucking difficult. Ha ha ha, says Monica. Ha 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 ha, says me. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. Fucking you know. Well, let's read it then. Let's have a look. Hole in wall. Fucking hell. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes, a noisy neighbour, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realise now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Hello, Cthulhu! So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask feedback. That's okay. I mean, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Don't ask me to read this shit then. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Fucking literature everywhere. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Fucking hell. There's tips in this as well. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. It's literally how to write. It's so weird game. Another way of thinking about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. True. So, just move your hand and go with the flow. Go with the flow, man. That's my advice for today. Why do I get the feeling I'm going to get a lot... Thanks for listening. You're not on a radio show. I'm on a radio show.